You've probably seen the countless headlines online of the Canadian housing market crashing, prices well below their peaks, and tons of inventory sitting on the market. And for Hamilton, that's definitely true as well. However, with that said, not all areas of Hamilton are exactly the same, and some areas in Hamilton have seen a much greater decrease since the peaks compared to some others. So I thought in this video here, we would look at where the real estate market is in Hamilton entering into 2026 and see exactly what areas of Hamilton have fallen the furthest from their peaks. So if we look right here at the overview for the Hamilton real estate market and see the inventory versus sales and the new listings and compare that to the median and average sale price, the main trend, which the headlines do a good job repeating, is that there is an increased amount of inventory, as you can see right here, basically the highest level we have seen in the last 10 years, and it's not even close. The number of new listings is also quite high. However, sales for the last real 3 years or so, and this year was especially bad in 2025, were quite stagnant. And as a result, the prices that were once the peaks in 2022 have come down a long way. However, with that said, not all Hamilton areas have appreciated or depreciated as you would expect. So if we go over here and we see what type of housing market Hamilton is currently in at the end of 2025, this one up here is showing the sales to new listings ratio. And as you can see, for the whole market of Hamilton, we're kind of teetering right now. In December, we bounce back up into a more balanced market because of just the seasonality of the low amount of new listings hitting the market in December. However, I'd imagine this to pop back down and continue like we saw for the majority of 2025 in that buyer's market. And then same for this bottom graph down here, showing the months of inventory for the last 10 years. And as you can see, condos are well into a buyer's market. We all saw that dip down a bit more into a balanced market again because of that seasonality of December. However, for the most part, no matter if you're looking for a townhome or a detached home, you're basically fluttering in that buyer's market to balanced market. Now, of course, if you want to learn about what areas are in a buyer's market, in a balanced market, in a seller's market in Hamilton, watch my monthly updates for that here.